We're getting fancy today. We have some duck breast. We're gonna fry it up in a pan in its own fat. And then we're gonna make some potato french fries. Obviously, potato french fries. Are there other kinds of french fries? You want your skin to be as dry as possible so that when you fry it, it gets nice and crispy. So what you do first, before anything, season up your duck. Get a bunch of salt and just all over the fat there. That's gonna pull a lot of moisture out of the fat. And yeah, then it's just gonna get that much crispier, boys. And push this off to the side. While that's doing that, we're gonna cut up our shoestring fries. Yum! Cut off the side so you can lay it flat. Lay it flat like this. Kind of cut strips. Then you can cut little shoestrings from your platforms that you've made here. Boom, boom, boom. Fun shoestring potato French fries. Into your water. Those can soak. We're gonna get our mise en place ready for the pan sauce that we'll be making. I think duck's up there, you know, favorite meats. It's like the crispiest, most amazing skin if you prepare it correctly. And then the meat is so tender and delicious. It's like this amazing gamey red meat, but it's also bird, so it's got like this huge thick amount of skin fat around it that you can score and render down. All right, so we have a shallot. Cut the ass off of that thing, cut the top off. And we're just gonna dice this for later because we're gonna make a pan sauce with the fond from the duck. That's fun and yummy. We're gonna heat up our oil to 350 degrees and then we're gonna fry it, take it out and double fry it because that's how you make yum fries. Jim, why don't you follow me out to the front yard and we can collect some rosemary from the garden, nice and fresh. This way, just right over here now. Let's go. But I forgot to get it at the store today. So we're using it. And oh God, it's just so nice. It's gonna be delicious. Look at all the cameras and the light bulbs that Jimmy has. Pretty cool. All right, we've harvested our rosemary. This is kind of dried out a little bit, which is exactly what we're looking for. And you want this to have as little moisture on it as possible when you put it in the pan. Let's make our French fries. Lay them down on a paper towel and dry them heavily. Why don't you follow me over to the fryer? Let's make these. French fries are ready to go in. So we're gonna fry those for like 3 minutes, and then we're gonna pull them out, and then we're gonna fry them again. That's a double fry. Get a little handful into the oil. First round of frying, you're not really looking for crispiness on the French fry, or even that much color. You're just cooking it through, getting any moisture on the outside off, and then you pull them and put them back in, and that's when you look for nice crispy French fry texture. And that's what we're doing here. So, first fry is done. These are like cooked through now, basically. See how they're kind of floppy and folding? So pull them out. Okay, so we're gonna score the fat. A big part of this is getting as much of the fat from the skin as you can to render out, or else there's gonna be like this giant chewy layer of skin on the outside of the duck. So when you score it, it allows for all the fat on the inside to kind of drip out and render when you're cooking it. So just kind of score it, don't go all the way down to the meat. Kind of a crosshatch pattern. Season one final time with some flaky salt. And these go into a cold pan. You want the heat to rise kind of slowly with these, so it gives it all the time that it can to let that fat render out from the skin. So this goes on like medium-low heat. Here we go, on the stove. You can season the top now. And we're letting it come up to heat slowly, so that fat's gonna have a chance to really come out of there. You can seriously cook like this entire thing, fat side down. You just let it cook and then you start basting it once you have enough duck fat that's kind of rendered out. We're gonna let these French fries get in there for their second bubble bath. So, all right, look at these fries. Golden brown and they're cooked through. Nice and crispy. So pull these. The fries come out, season them up. Truffle garlic Parmesan fries. Yup. I'll eat that. A little bit of olive oil. Your parsley. Some Parmesan. 3 cloves of minced garlic. Those are garlic Parmesan fries. Mix those up. Look at the amount of fat that's rendered out of this duck. You can start to kind of baste these and cook the top. So that's just duck fat. We haven't added any additional fat to this pan. It's just rendered from you scoring the duck on the skin side. Turn the heat down a little bit, and you can pretty much cook the entire duck breast just by basting it with its own fat. This is our fresh picked rosemary. Alright, so check the skin now. There we go. Those are beautiful. We're pulling these. We're going for a medium rare. Duck fat gets reserved for later. You can use that for all kinds of stuff. Amazing fond on the bottom of here. We're gonna deglaze with some shallots. Scrape all that brown stuff off the bottom. That's the fond, and it's flavor, baby. That's all flavor. Once those have started to cook through, they're kind of translucent and aromatic. A little bit of red wine. So, just a splash. Turn the heat up, get it simmering. We're gonna cook it all the way down. That's reduced a little bit. Can you see it? Some beef stock. Maybe like a half cup of beef stock. There's already a lot of salt on the bottom, so you just need some fresh cracked pepper. So 4 like cold pads of butter, and stir them in and make sure they emulsify. Or else you'll break your sauce, and if you break your sauce, you're As this is here, we're gonna spruce it up. A little bit of parsley for some color. And kill the heat. That's done. These have been resting for like 10 minutes. Hopefully they're a nice medium rare. We don't know yet, because I haven't cut into them, but I think they will be. Do a scrape test, make sure it's crispy. Oh yeah. That's a nice sound. Just cut it ever so delicately. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. And remember, duck is supposed to be medium rare. It's red meat. It's not like other poultries. So that's beautiful. That's what I like. Some of our garlic Parmesan fries. A little pile of those. Some of our red wine reduction pan sauce. This crispy rosemary that we fried in the duck fat. So just kind of break that and sprinkle it on top. Duck breast with garlic Parmesan fries. There you have it. This is a awesome meal. Look at how it's cooked. This is how it should be. And that pan sauce is gonna kick some ass. So here we go. Bite number 1. I know I have a fork in my hand, but I'm already holding it. Oh my God. Wow. Holy Alright, we're spoiled over here. Alright. Alright, there it is. That's the food that I like. Okay. It's ridiculous. This looks incredible. Yeah, get that bite. Good shit. Man. I'm trying to think if I've ever had duck before. It's delicious. It's ridiculous. All right, baby. That's duck breast for you. Thanks for tuning in. I love you guys, and Jimmy loves you too. And we'll see you here next time. There you have it. See you on Thursday. Thank God you're not broken. Jesus, fuck.